a job at the CV pool. One evening, the whole family had a private time at the pool when they were visiting, and everyone drove off late, leaving me and a visiting boyfriend at that time behind. No one realized this. There were no phones. So we walked through the neighborhood, called from the neighbor's house, and we waited.
And through the years, she always said, "Oh, Leslie, your black hair came rolling out, I knew, oh my." She just said it when she was in Pennsylvania in October. When we traveled in Florida and had all our trips, I would hear my mom and Aunt Gaynell talk about if anything happens to Junior and I, Aunt Gaynell said, we will take Doug, Leslie, and Laurie and raise them. And my mom said to her, well, Gaynell, if anything happens to you and Buddy, we'll take Cindy and Kevin. So they finalized that in their minds, and of course, it gave us peace.
Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Sing with me, Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky?
I went back in and rattled him a little bit. He said, "Are you crazy? I ain't getting out in that cold weather." Gaynell slid out from under the cover and said, "Can I go? Can I go?" Was y'all up there?
No, but she told the story just like you're telling the story. Paul took me her behind.
Did you say pee off the porch? Left that part out?
Froze her butt off though.
But anyway, we messed around there a little bit, and made the coffee was made. We drank a little bit of coffee. And it was about getting daylight. She said, "We gotta go out in the dark." I said, "In the dark." We jumped in the truck, rode over to the sand road, got out. She said, "God, it's colder over here." No, just thinking that. So we had to walk all the way down to the river, which is not a real short walk.
In the dark.
And with no flashlight. She was behind me with a flashlight, and I told her to turn that thing off. Well, what do I have it for? I said, just in case you fall in the river or whatever. We went on and on and on, went down there. Finally we stopped. We stood there while it was just breaking day. You could just see down that river bottom, it was taking a little while. And I got the old box call out, hit it one time, one answered. Straight across the river.
I remember the whole thing, yeah.
Straight across the river. And I said, we probably never see that one, but we'll talk to him anyhow. And he gobbled about 4 times. I wouldn't pressure him. Just every once in a while I'd call and he'd go. And so, but he was in a tree, I could tell. He was not out of the tree. That's another thing. When he comes out of the tree, he's going somewhere. So he did. He got down out of the tree and on the ground. You could tell the sound is muffled then. But he gobbled. Sure enough, he walked right up to the river. He was about 100 yards off the river. He walked right up the river. He was walking up and down the river. Every time he'd gobble, he'd be up there, or he'd be down there. But he wasn't flying across the river. But I quit calling him. I said, I'll just let him sit for a while and worry. He was worried. And finally I said, I'll try him again. I tried it. I hadn't got the last whack out of that turkey collar and I heard the wings flapping. He flew across the river. And I didn't see him. Gaynell was down farther, about 7-8 feet behind a tree about this big and fell in. And she said, I see him. I said, well, just be cool, be quiet, be quiet. And I couldn't see him because there was a bunch of trees, brush in front of me. And I sat there just a little bit, waited, called again, and he gobbled a little closer. I still couldn't see him. She could see him. He's coming, he's coming. First thing you know, somebody to the left of me, out in a field, Phyllis's pasture.
Mm-hmm.
He, the guy, the doctor that hunted with that guy up there, him and his wife was down there, and they called.
Mm-hmm.
And he answered. And I said, oh my God, we've lost our turkey. And then I could tell he was heading up that way real slow. And finally I said, I gotta move. I gotta scoot up a little bit so I can see him if he's still there. I called one more time and I could tell he moved up towards them. And I moved up about 10 feet, kept looking, he stepped out, that cane is about that high, and he stepped out and opened home, pow, I shot him. And he flopped around on the ground and went straight up. But when he went straight up, he leveled off a little bit, he was hit. He came right over my head and I, pow, and he fell right between me and Gaynell. We had it.
That was an amazing story. She